Turn off, just hearing something. Oh, okay, thanks. Beauty. Because it's hot enough, we need focus, don't we? We need to focus. So these kids have come down every morning and offered their support to the campaign. And to be honest, many of us, particularly old people like me, my hair's gone grey during the term of this campaign, but many of us, we found it really, really affecting, really emotionally moving that these kids, these children, can have an understanding of what's going on in a way that the adults who are making the decisions about this project just really can't manage. And so I'd like to welcome these incredible children, young women really, young women.
We just thought that it might be nice if everyone can join in into the chorus. So I might just sing the chorus sort of slowly so everyone can. So the story. We want to sing together. But anyway, the chorus goes. It goes. Hey-oh, hey-oh, come let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, these times are gonna change. So should we try it all together a few times? Okay. So, hey-oh, hey-oh, come let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, these times are gonna change. Let's do it one more time. Hey-oh, hey-oh, let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, these times are gonna change. Alright, sounds good. Okay.
Mitch.
Hey-oh, hey-oh, come let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, 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 we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, 'cause times are gonna change. Don't you wanna fight against all that is wrong and for all that is right? I don't understand how come man is killing man. No more time to waste. One and all gotta come and take responsibility. Every woman, every man, we've all got a place to stay in. Hey-oh, hey-oh, come let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, 'cause times are gonna change. Don't ever forget all the pain of the world, all the pain that is caused by the leaders of the world today. They will not regret, they would pull that shit again. What's it gonna take before me and you can go living our lives free? So come let's save this day, no one else can take a place. Hey-oh, hey-oh, come let's join our hands unite. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh, hey-oh, 'cause times are gonna change again. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, we gon' stand up, we gon' fight. Hey-oh, hey-oh, no more playing, no more games. Hey-oh.
times are gonna change.
Just another great round of applause for those amazing kids, young women from the Perth Water School. That's their own song that they made, from their experiences being down a Malvolio Road this week. So, is Gail? Are you here somewhere? Gail, do you want to? No. Okay. So our elder, Reverend Seelan Garlett, cannot be here today, but he sends his regards, and we would like to acknowledge that we are standing here on Wajak Nunga Buja, Nija Wajak Nunga Buja, Mudij Buja, Beeliar Buja. I'd also like to pay my respects to elders past and present. I know that you're here. I know that you are around us. I pay my respects to you. I also like to pay my respects to our campaign elders, people who've been working for more than 30 years to save this incredible place. People like Phil Jennings, Joe, Felicity, Rex, people like that have stayed in. Kim, thank you all. Thank you to all those people, and to all the people around. You can see them. They're all working away. Thank you so much to all of our volunteers. I'd like to start off by introducing Dr. Carmen Lawrence. So Carmen is a former Premier. Are you here, Carmen? Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's good. By the way, if I have talked to you about speaking, can you come here so I can talk to you? So you can see that you're here. Just behind me, that would be really great. Carmen is a former Premier, but recently she's also a long-term supporter of our campaign, really. And she is now the President of the Conservation Council of WA, so... We're not going to have a lot of speeches. We're going to keep them really, really short. So, because we want to get on to action, but please welcome Carmen Lawrence.
Thank you. And I also want to pay my respects to the traditional owners, past and present. Part of this fight has always been about protecting Indigenous heritage, and I think it's important that we remember that. I was reading back over some of the material this morning, and it's very clear that one of the things that's characterised the government's actions in all of their complexity is a lack of respect. A lack of respect for the people who live here. A lack of respect for the advice they've had about the scientific value, the wildlife value of this place. A lack of respect, importantly, for Indigenous heritage. A carelessness about the people and the place. I don't know how anyone could come here and carefully look at this place, knowing that there are alternatives to what's proposed, and walk away saying, we're doing the right thing. It shows an act of considerable bad faith that the government is proceeding in the face of a court challenge, which hasn't yet been heard, in the light of a very imminent election campaign. Any decent government would recognise that they cannot commit future governments to such a huge expenditure on a road to nowhere. Any government, especially in the 21st century, with all the problems we confront, would say, looking at this enormous community response, this is something we should bottle. This is precious. The wetlands are precious, the place is precious, the people are precious. Imagine this group of people and the many more I know who support this cause, getting together in order to protect their community, to protect the wildlife, to protect the place. We need more of that, not less of it. We need that activism to be protected. We need people to understand that the relationship that we have with the natural environment is not some add-on, some nice if you can get it. It's fundamental. As human beings, our relationship to the environment is critical. So this project shows a lack of respect for the relationship we have with the natural environment. We lose that, we lose a lot. We know that people's health and well-being depend on it. The wildlife depend on it, obviously, the habitat, but we do too. We're not apart from this, we are part of it. And I just want to say a couple of other little things which I think are important. The government has committed to a project with enormous funding implications, huge impact on the community, no plan B when it comes past Stock Road, so the whole project is flawed. And they're engaging contractors, and I think this needs to be on the public record, whose international division, formerly Leighton Holdings, has serious allegations against it of fraud and corruption. Would any government seriously do that and place at risk the funds of the taxpayers of West Australia for a road to nowhere, disrespecting the people, the place, and our very important connection to it? I want to say thank you to the very many people who've already campaigned and to urge you not to give up. Thank you.
As Carmen Lawrence spoke, isn't she awesome? And how pleased we are to have you as President of the Conservation Council. Really great. Now we have a federal member for Fremantle here with us today, Josh Wilson. Are you here? Mr. Josh Wilson, please step forward. Josh Wilson, everybody.
Unaccustomed as I am. No, good morning everyone. As Carmen said, what an incredible crowd. There are a lot of people who are going to speak and I'm going to speak very briefly. We are at the end of a long fight. We're at the end of a fight that's taken 20 years and we're on the brink of an incredible victory here in the wetlands. We are at the end of a bad government. This is a one more day campaign now. One more day that we keep the bulldozers out of this precious wetland area. One more day that we protect the flora and fauna, that we protect the Indigenous heritage. One day closer to the High Court case next week. One day closer to that day in March when we see the end of the Barnett government. Now there's one thing that everybody here knows. We all know, and we've known for 20 years, and we know today stronger than ever that it's not too late to stop Row 8. Premier Barnett doesn't know that. He doesn't think that's true, but I think this is a chance to clear the pipes. I'm not much of a singer, but I reckon let's open up our lungs. Let's let the people throughout the wetlands area hear us. If I lead you in the chant, I'm going to say, it's not too late, and you're going to respond, it's not too late
to stop Row 8.
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 Thank you. It's not too late.
We have another very strong supporter in the form of the Honourable Lynn McLaren. She is in the upper house of the state. She's also a long-term supporter of ours, and we welcome her today.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here. I acknowledge the traditional owners. This is Aboriginal land. It always has been. It always will be Aboriginal land. We are privileged privilege to have 2 minutes to speak to you today, and I want to thank the organizers for giving me that 2 minutes, because since 2005, when I first spoke in the Parliament, I have been a supporter of the Beeliar wetlands and an opponent to Row 8. I have put every single effort in 8 years of being your representative into speaking up for the environment. And as one of 2 voices in the state parliament, there are 95 members in state parliament, and just keep in mind there are only 2 Greens. And those 2 Greens, in my particular case, have managed to save 50 numbats in peril at Dryandra. We managed to stop the shark cull off our coast. And we managed to protect your right to protest. Now the time has come. The evidence is out there. We have proven the case that it is not right to build Row 8. Now the government is cheating. The government is cheating because there is a court case on Friday. The government is cheating because it failed to prove there was a business case for this road. The government is cheating because they changed the rules in the middle of the environmental approval process, and they are breaking the law, and you are about to uphold it. Woo!